These niggas be chasing the title. Number one, these niggas can squabble. Number two, I came from the rubble. I see three, they flee when I show my shot, man, it's like
Pavarotti. Now I'm thinking Panarotti. He sings with his stomach, that guy, yo.
Okay, it's the university where you don't have to go physically.
And that we on. We on.
Oh. Alright, channel on. Angazwayo kuyimini guest ebambe mic akangintroduce ukams. Abonga ngintroduce ka sasiqalile ukurecord. Alright, on. Alright, no. We out here. I'ma give my word. I think more than anything, I just want to be heard as a young provider. Yeah. Okay, he comes out, will tell us more on the topic that we're going to be speaking on today. But I just want you to hear me from a young pro. For me. Yeah.
Episode 5. Hey, so today is a bit noisy. The noise control. Everyone in English bundles, they're depleting. Yeah, the noise control is not really that good. Yeah, I'm on my boy. Episode 5. Introduce yourself. Ubani, tell them where you're from, who you are, what's your favorite color, what are your hobbies, what was happening last week. I don't know. Tell them something, but introduce yourself.
You know, I go by the name Manny. I'm finding out the best of both worlds, you know. I'm one of those guys that you don't really come across very often. And no glaze on myself, but you know, the best stuff is the soft stuff, you know what I'm saying? I have a few words to spit just to be heard, as I'm finding out the best of both worlds. My childhood, I had a good childhood. Can't say I really have any traumas, other than the fact that, yeah, I don't feel like personal stuff shouldn't really get into, but like, more than you don't pain doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. You know, it gets better, but the pain never really goes away. It gets better though, so you'll be fine. That's just what I gotta say to people going through it out there, and eventually you're gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the plan though. Stick to the plan. And tough. Sure. Yo, my hobbies. Believe it or not, I actually played sports like hockey, cricket, swimming, and rugby until, you know, the injuries get hectic there. But yeah, that's really my life, you know, not really the smartest when it comes to books or anything like that, but in life in general, I can tell you one thing for sure, one of the most consistent. No glaze on myself, but you know, the best stuff is self-love. Consistency and persistence. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Kidding now.
Hey. So yeah, today we're on a different topic. We're gonna talk about what most students are afraid of talking about. We know the common things, that the common denominator found in most arguments, conversations that students have, you know, but I feel like students don't actually talk about business opportunities. They don't talk about ways of how to develop revenue. They don't talk about I don't know, man. I feel like these days students are more caught up into the vibe, and by students because Sepito Retina in Hatfield, obviously, bro, like each and every weekend, the hour. So, meaning in most cases, in most students, most of the time, they talking about how next week they're going to the next club and they're going to catch a vibe and whatnot. But with today's episode, I actually want us to dive deeper into money making and entrepreneurship. My first question to you is, how does entrepreneurship look like for students, especially students in Hatfield? Yeah. How does it look like? Like, what are the benefits, disadvantages? Like, yeah, lay it out for us.
Okay, I'll give you my word now. As a uni student, first do you know that doing business and entrepreneurship is not gonna be a full-time thing to begin with. It can be full-time. You can do it all the time, but it doesn't come first because number one, you're a student and you know what you came here for. Not unless you're not trying to be here and you want to go do your business. But firstly, remember that you're here for books, and whatever it is that you're gonna do, know what comes first and what doesn't come first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, entrepreneurship, bro, it's more about finding the gap, and once you found that gap, just do it. That's it. There's no ways it won't come to you. Everybody wants that something. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. That's like, I don't know, bro. I know you really be out there doing your thing. Do you think that no matter it is what you do, there won't be at least one person that says, nah, I need this from you, or do this for me? No, my
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I mean, obviously, into mina yazingenza is try to find a gap. Basically, gap leyo, I infiltrate. I feel in that gap. So I find the common things that students, find very hard to do or something. And capitalize kuleyo nto. For instance, For instance, students are lazy with the cooking and whatnot, but because they're lazy with the cooking, I pull through with that, So I try finding, I don't know, issues or a niche of audience or customers who are in need of certain services, products, and whatnot. Yeah. So that's how I look at it, because I'm still a student. Obviously, what you said is actually profound. You're a student first before anything else. So, now say UP, even if you fail, and the reasons for you to failing is because you have a business, they actually don't care about that. I mean, when you're a student, you're supposed to be a student, actually, So I feel like finding that common denominator in students and try to infiltrate that market. It's demand and supply. If people demand such a thing and you have it, supply it, boy. That's how I think. But then today it's not really about me. Today it's about you, dog. I want you to tell me, Oguti, grand, like for students, yini into abangayenza manje to secure their future. We all know about, people who went to school, but they finish school, they have graduation, they have degrees and whatnot, but then it's panasiku. We all know of those people. We know people about graduate, but still work in that demean them, So because we don't want to repeat the cycle, I want you to tell me right now, Uguti, what is it that you think Uguti students can try to do in order for them to secure their future or something like that?
We know one of the ways of making money is either by working for someone or running a business. Just know you get out of here, you here because you want to go work. We know that. Let's not even play about it. We know that. We'll span. Yeah, you can use what you study to your own advantage. Fine. But for myself, bro. Wait, can I ask you, Doug? What do you know? What do you know a business to be for? Why do you run a business?
I run a business because I gotta balance out my life. I understand the struggles that I'm facing. So
Okay. Sorry. Maybe let me rephrase that. You've already sorry for cutting you off there. But in general, now, what is the point of a business? What is a goal and the objective of a business?
is to meet people's needs and ends. Yeah.
Making profit, essentially, making money.
Yeah.
That's why you want to make money. You're not gonna run a business because of someone else. You want to make profit for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Fine. But in making profit, can I tell you what is the most important thing on my end? And what you should rather look at rather than making profit. As much as yes, you should be profit. For me, it's not even about profit. It's more of about positive cash flow.
Elaborate.
Positive cash flow in the sense that for me, if I'm running a business, I'm not gonna maximize on profit, bro. I'm gonna maximize on value. You get me? I look at more value maximization than profit maximization. In the sense that should you want to sustain yourself and your business, bro, you think longevity. Not I need to make a lot of money now. Think longevity. Let me give you an example, Dan. You have a business. In this business of yours, let's say we have really high admin costs and expenses and advertising costs. Yes, there's cash flow. There's money coming in, but it's not a lot. No, it's a profit corner, but it's only enough to make your money here and there and have some profit on the side. So, it's a thing of, yes, there's not a lot of profit in that sense, but there's cash flow. Should you say now you want to maximize on profit, what do you do on your expenses? You cut them down, obviously, if you want more money to be left behind at the end of every cash flow period, right? Now what happens is that, fine, you've cut down on advertising costs, there's more money coming in. But what happens in the long run? Because you stop advertising, you've cut down on advertising. Yes, you might have made profit now, but what happens to your business in the future? It's not even going to sustain itself. You've decreased in the value of your business. There's no more value maximized. But yeah, you've made profit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when it comes to business, think more value maximization than profit maximization. Another example in this is that, okay, let's say I have a trucking business, right? With this instance, it will be a little bit different because, trucking, from my understanding, is a business whereby the business has to run itself, and you can't really have any fixed costs in a sense, unless obviously it's like a monthly maintenance or like a annual maintenance thing. Yes, but about the overheads and the things you don't expect to happen in the business, there's going to be money coming out of the business at that point in time. So should you want to grow a business in that aspect, have something you want to build and another business maybe that you could somewhat live off of, and okay, this is the one that feeds me, this is what I'm building. You know what I'm saying? I'm building this. Like for me, when I started out, bro, I'll take it from how I got to the business that I'm doing now. Okay. So for me, this was more like a test for myself. It's actually somewhat of a challenge. I started out. I call it the double multiply level. Yeah. So in the sense that I started out with R1, and I told myself, okay, what is it that I can buy here for R1, sell it for R2? Okay, sharp. I make that R2. What do I buy for R2? That's gonna make me sell it for R4. R4, R8, R8, R16, R16, R32. What do I buy for 32? 64. It's called the double method. You can tell. So now it happened that, okay, I managed to get through that, and that's what got me to one of the things that I'm running up now. I feel like me getting into that, it's gonna be for me to get into that and what I actually do and how I did it and how I'm doing it right now. That's for paying members. But we can get into it. Yeah.
Wait.
That's for paying members.
Yeah.
Let me give Gamza a chance to say before I carry on.
I bet. I heard you mentioning paid members. Like, what kind of members, dog? Like, is it the members or just members? Like, what members are we talking about? Like,
Nah, for myself, bro. I'm speaking about on this channel.
oh yeah, for real.
Yeah. See, that's another way that you're gonna make this bank, dude. You should have exclusive content for niggas that are paying for it. You feel me? That's another way of getting to it. Yeah, there's this content, we're talking about it. But have something exclusive, you know? For the guys that really want to know what's up in that side.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, have coaching thing, bro. There's different things, bro. When in terms of making money, dude, there's online investing, there's trading. Boop. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
There's really selling a niche, bro. But also, when it comes to business, bro, you need to understand the kind of economy you're in, bro. Like, look at South Africa, where it's at right now. South Africa, for myself, bro, I don't believe it's a product-orientated economy. It's more of a service-orientated economy. Should you want to make money, provide a service, bro. You know? For students, as a female, bro, you'll do things like braid hair, paint nails. You know? Another one that I know would work, but I don't advise, is like giving massages. I don't advise, bro. I don't advise.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. There's really a lot of ways to make money. And also, I'll say do it cause don't even do it cause you want the money. Just do it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't feel like it, bro, put it on that group. Hey, yo, guys, I'm selling 1, 2, 3. Guys, I'm providing this 1, 2, 3 service. Just put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was a mouthful. Yeah, I most definitely agree with what you just said, bro. I most definitely agree. With selling exclusive content to people, I don't know. I feel like we still need to grow as a channel, as a business. Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like we still need to grow. I feel like we still need to make like a few ends meet, make a few mistakes, realize a few things, fix here and there. But then, you know, as a group, a business, a channel, we're growing. It's very small. This is an idea I had since 2020. Yeah, there's an idea I had since 2020. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make like a multimedia like a multimedia company, but then before it focuses on anyone else, it should start by focusing on me, because not only is it podcasting and whatnot, but then I make music. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want to rely on myself in terms of promoting my own music, but I want my invention to be at the forefront of promoting my music. So this a podcast is just the beginning of it. All right, I'm still testing out a few things and trying to see. I've been having conversations with AOW management. So the podcast is just a part of the most that I want to do. It's just a tip of the iceberg. But then Grand ngifuna ukushaya multimedia company. Multimedia nakhona mfethu ibe marketing company phela. Like they only work to promote you. They promoters, we're promoters, managers, artists, even the food, eventually the food has to fall under the whole umbrella. In a way, I don't know how, but it also has to fall under in one umbrella, you see. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a whole network. I don't wanna stay limited to what I know, because I can rap good. If anybody, I could have just focused on rapping, and then leave everything to everybody else. Leave the beat making, the engineering, buying equipment, FL Studio. I would have left it to people who feel like, yeah, actually I am a producer, so because it's my work, I'm out to have a FL Studio on my PC or something like that. Right? If I was the kind of person on Jalo, I wouldn't be podcasting, because I'm a rapper. I should be rapping more instead of, you get what I'm saying? But then I'm also podcasting because I'm hoping that everything that I do, eventually it will make sense. Right now, it seems like I'm all over. I'm everywhere. I make food. Ngapha podcast, ngapha music, ngapha fashion. You think man, this nigga is all over the place. He doesn't know what he wants, but eventually, I'm hoping that it'll all make sense. Yonke ibe phansi under one umbrella. That's what I actually want. You get what I'm saying? Diversifying income. That's what I want. You said something about one business you live off, and then the other business is just to take care of other things, external things. That's diversification. I want to also my income. I want to diversify it. But then, if, say, for someone who's sitting over there and doesn't know what he kumele yenzeni, ikhona into ongamtshela yona, uzama ukum-advise ukuthi yenza kanje, ungayenzi kanje. I heard you saying if you're a girl, a female student, they do nails, they do hair, but then elaborate more. Tell them, if it's not the nails, if it's not the hair, what is it that they can try to do? What is it that they can change from their mindset first before they can even venture into entrepreneurship? Just tell them what it is, like your full, honest opinion. Yeah.
Firstly, you gotta want it bad enough, bro. You gotta want it bad enough to begin with. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want it, you're not gonna give it your all. Cause why would you? You know what I'm saying? Let's just be a little bit more ambitious. Do something for yourself, not for anybody else. Do it because you want to do it for yourself, and you want better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a business expert or anything, or like I'm this money making machine. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm just asking is to just do it. Just do it. No phone, you just do it. As much as, yes, in not wanting to do it, you won't want to do it and you won't really give it your all. Therefore, why should you? But just do it. Bro, even if it's a thing of, I'm a stock sweet, I'm a cupcake, you know? Selling something minor to major, bro. Who knows? One day you could be owning your own bakery. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
Hey, dandelion. Ngiyakuzwa mngani wami. Yebo. Dandelion. Nah, nothing. Yeah. So I was saying, it's noise control. Yeah, dandelion. It's noise control actually. Noise control. Askis, man. Shit. Mngani wami. There's something called drop shipping. There's something called trader. Well, I want to advise you guys to trade nzofana njengo EZT, but then there's something like drop shipping. There's things like digital marketing. There's field programming. There's I know these restaurants, they hire people to be waitresses and whatnot. I mean, you're only a student, man. It's not your dream job. You have to start somewhere. So with everything, it's not drop shipping. You can start drop shipping like now. You don't need to have a lot of money to have an e-store. You get what I'm saying? I know with but they didn't pay promotion. Should we mention them? Yeah, but I know with this other website, you start first 3 days it's for free, and then after that you're gonna pay $20 per month for like 3 to 5 months, and then from there you might as well start paying like $100 or something. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I mean, it's not even secured enough ukuthi uzoyithola leyo mali. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get it. Obviously, it's up to how you market it, how you campaign, present it, and whatnot. You see, so with things that are in our arsenal, but we're not using it. Like, what's wrong? What do you think is wrong with most students? Is it time constraints? Are they easily burned out? Is it ignorance? Or do they choose not to think about such or something? So I want you to give me like your honest opinion. Why do you think with such things in our arsenal, bro, they're just giving us, in a silver platter? You can use ChatGPT to to generate ideas on how to start a business without even having a lot of capital. But then people don't do that. If anything, if you go through someone's ChatGPT, that's when you see some people have cynical thoughts, bro. They're sinister. But then with such things given to you, bro, what makes you think? Why do you think rather students are not using that to the fullest of their benefits, of its potential, of what it can possibly do for you?
But I don't even think it's a thing of the students don't want. I feel like they do want. But as I still said, if you don't want it bad enough, you won't do it. So clearly there's something that they're comfortable on. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you don't want it bad enough, you'll never really do it and give it your all at the same time. Yeah.
I bet. No, I feel like most students need to gather around for some, I don't know, for some business advice, because I had this other idea now to gather all businessmen bala AAW and make them pay a fee for whatever merchandise they're selling. So meaning I'm kind of extorting them, you know. I'm the big dog and they little dogs type shit. Those are like kind of ideas that I have, you know. Making money Bafetu is simple. This is my honest chat. Making money is very, 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 very simple. There's a dude, Otole 350, Garama pause. When I lay 350 le, he started a business, profitable, and then okay, even if it wasn't profitable for that long, but he managed to double the 350 to a 700 to 1,000 to a 0.3 until 10k, until whatever limit it was. With students, you get 1.7. 400 is going on social beings, like, or 400 is going on socializing, whether it be going out to club, whether it be you buying smokes, whether it be you buying takeaway. 400 to 500, 600, somewhere it's going on socializing. You get what I'm saying? And then 1,000 upaya ekroza, unexpected expenses. Yeah, well, making money is easy because number one, people are always in need of something, bro. People are always in need of something. For the fact that we can't get enough, boy. The greed. Someone out there is always looking for something. You just gotta be the one who gets there first and offers, whether it be a product, a service, but you offer it first and you offer it for a bargain. Yeah, well. For instance, I don't buy groceries. I don't buy groceries. For real. Whatever that I eat, I sell. Whatever that I eat, I sell. That's how easy it is to make money. You spend like 900 on groceries. Dumb shit like jungle oats. Who do you think is getting that money? You buying jungle oats. You eating jungle oats. Jungle oats if you another packet of jungle oats. Yet you still continue to buy the same thing the next month. And then also try not to make more money for yourself. For instance, 1.7 in so if you buy groza, buy nama chicken, nama in already since spend about 1,000 on groceries only. You get what I'm saying? Money that I get once a month. Money that I have to wait for if it's chai. Do you get what I'm saying? That's you. For me, that's you being under a whole. I don't want to sound hood. Do you know those hood conversations when niggas are high? What the system? System. But I feel like if you do that, actually, you are part of the system. I'm not saying don't buy groceries, but I'm saying it's easy to make money. You can make money out of your groceries. Whatever that you eat, you can sell. Whatever that I eat, I sell. Even now, I'm most probably gonna eat what I sold you last week. I told. That's how I make my money, because it's useless. It's kind of redundant to have food, processed food that someone is getting commission out of once you buy. I thought food that is not even nutritious like that, bro. You know. GMOs and whatnot, bro. So making money, bro, is very easy. You can start by home. I need by charity begins at home. You can start at home. Start with yourself. Start with what you have. Problem is when we talk about make money, people think, hey, yeah, you gotta make millions. You gotta ascend quick.
Rome wasn't built in one day.
Yeah, and that kind of mindset fucks up everybody. It's like people always expect perfection the first time when you do it. You know, a bunch of people, there's a bunch of criticism about this podcast. They were like, hey, bro, see your visuals, the audio. What you want me to be perfect? Like first episode, you want it to be like McG's. Are you being for real, dog? Come on, bro. Well, so small wins are the babies are indicting. The tabatenyana, the twala the tabate hole. Hills give birth to mountains. You get what I'm saying? So small wins eventually accumulate to make like a big treasure, dog, of wins only. You get what I'm saying? So when I'm many maupegile, because as I've stated, this is per my understanding. As I've stated, it's easy to make money, and you can make money out of ABC. Well, I only named one way, but right now, see, uphethe boma 500 ekhadini. Into ongayenza engavuselela imali yakho and double it, possibly triple it.
Bro, if I'm that lazy, I'm gonna go to like a cash converters, bro. Go get something there and sell it. I bought. You get what I'm saying? Go to cash converters, you go buy a phone, get it fixed, sell it as it is, up your price a little bit.
Besides that,
Another 500. Okay, 500. What do I do? Okay. I'd buy inventory, bro. Be it inventory of. Okay, let's also depending on how soon I need this money. But remember, I need to have a niche, and I think value maximization with reference to longevity. So with 500, one thing I'd probably do, I'm gonna try to double it and try to get like a with 500. Okay, that got me thinking. Bro, I'm a lazy thinker, but I think smart, not hard. That's why that's the quickest way for me. Just cash converters, get something that works out. Yeah. Or you can go buy like a watch at cash converters and sell it, bro. Another thing you can do with 500, go there, go thrifting, bro. Come back, go thrifting, come back, go sell those clothes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. True. There's courtesy of Jersey. And if I was to sell this, it's obviously gonna be double the amount that I bought it for. But yeah, anyway, continue then.
500, what am I doing? Probably get something that I can rent out now that it's winter, bro. Yeah, bang, you buy heater about my 5 clipper, man.
Okay.
Heater. Buy a heater. Per week I rent it out, 100 rand. In 5 weeks I have my 500 rand back. That's what I'm saying. It also depends on how soon you want this money. And from there on you just rent it out. Why. Now you see you have an asset now.
Okay.
only because it has probable economic benefit, bro. Yeah. Right now with the students, because I'm running a printing business, what did I do? From my old proceeds, I bought a printer. Now, because yes, I used some other money for the printer to buy cartridge, tone, ink and all of that paper. Those are other expenses. That business pays off its own expenses. Once that business is done paying off all those expenses and has replaced the money is paid for buying the printing machine, make money, get another niche, yabo. Now it's another stream of income. I'm not saying these streams make millions, bro, but I can buy KFC, McDonald's whenever I feel like it. If I feel like I don't want to cook, I don't want to cook. It's never a chat of I don't have money, therefore I can't buy it, because I just feel like, okay, I don't want to waste now, let me do the cooking. But I don't know, nje qeda lang buy take away. Young tall. Young tall. It's like that.
Fuck. I feel like having a business. I feel like having a business, or I feel like having a business or money, it actually buys freedom. Yeah, as you say right now, he has the freedom to choose whether he cooks or not. Nami ngadecide with like vandag. Like vandag. Young son. Ik nika leer freedom. Most students don't have that. They don't have that freedom, and it's not because imali ngane. It's because you spend it on some dumb shit. However, let me give you a quick intel. Something they don't tell you. Money is energy, and money is energy, and with the vibe and the currency it comes in, bro, you gotta catch it in the right light. You get what I'm saying? This cost is greener on the other side. Trust, there's more money on the other side. You get what I'm saying? What you're exposed to right now, yo, yeah, it's changed, dog. 1.7 in dog. 1.7 got NSFAS. It's very small. Unbelievably so. Mfana, it's very fucking small. Money buys freedom. The more money you have, the more freedom you're gonna have. If you have 500 billion, you won't see the need to go and work a 9 to 5 specifically, right? A 9 to 5. But then if you have an annual income of 500k to million randi, you obviously have to go and work. Well, so the whole point of this that I'm trying to make is work towards getting more money, bro. Work towards finding ideas and whatnot for you to make more money. Work towards that, because if you don't do that, it's fucked up, fun. Go be, fun. The last question, hopefully, that I have for you. In the next 5 to 10 years, yeah, where do you see yourself?
What would you have liked to achieve? It's almost, for me, it's almost a thing of, okay, 10 years from now, it's big. Let's say, okay, bro, in this case, obviously there's other things you should value, bro. You have things like peace that you should value, all of that other stuff, boy. But now, in you valuing peace, outside of that, where would you like to see it? Now let's talk financially and all of that. I wanna be getting, let's say, 5 million rand passive a year. Okay, 5 million rand passive. In you earning 5 million rand passive, what do you think is the easiest way for you to earn it? With how many streams of income? Even if it's 20, dog, which is a strain, yeah. But let's break it down to 10. You know, that means every year, on average cash flow per stream should be 500k a year.
100K each, yeah.
Cash flow. If you're trying to take home 5 million profit, each cash flow should be making 500k profit a year. If you have 10 cash flows, streams of income.
Yeah. So that's how you see yourself in the next year.
I'm making an example, bro. I'm very ambitious, boy. Yeah. I'm very ambitious. You feel me? Yeah. So now break it down. For you to get this, what is it that you need to be doing to be getting that? You don't tell me you're gonna run that 500k by selling mascopas, dog. You feel me? But you know, if here on a truck, large property, here you're running a construction business. Here you unes gelanyane, that's an NPO. Here you got, you got a little retail shop, like you got your own pick and pay type thing here, in a sense. You have an investment. Now you have your own manufacturing entity that you get what people need, bro. Every day you can have think like this is how you think, bro. What do people need every day? People shit every.
But it's true.
People dump every day. Do you not think it would be wise? For you to start a toilet paper manufacturing company?
Yeah.
People dump every day, bro. Toilet paper's a need. 1 ply, 2 ply. Don't rush it. Take it easy. Build yourself. Be one of the guys with the most comfortable toilet paper. You feel me?
Yeah.
Be one of those guys. Yeah. Now now you gotta work backwards. For you to be working this is how many trucks you need to be working every day for you to be getting this. Break it down, bro. Do the math, do your research. Young child. Now work backwards. For me to get those 10 trucks, what do I need to do? You're working backwards now. Young child. Yeah. That's me, bro. Just take it from the back forward. Think it through. From the back to the front. Know what you want, or know what that is, what you want to do. Know how you're gonna get to that. What are the steps you need to take to get to that point? Start moving, bro. If it means doing the 1 rand, 2 rand, 3 rand, 1 rand, 2 rand, 4 rand, 8 rand, 16, 32 method, that double it up. Run that up, bro. Yeah.
In the next 5 or 10 years, where I want to see myself, I want to see this podcast booming. It has to grow. Ain't no way. It has to get to where I want it to be, bro. This podcast, this whole multimedia company or whatnot. However, I want to have my own bank. Fuck. I want to have my own bank. Yeah, I mean, it's impossible right now. I mean, it's far to reach right now, I get. But I can start it as a trust fund. It's easy to start a trust fund, bro. You can start a trust fund, Sganj. With all the people in this room. Oh, please don't mind this episode. Hey, today noise control was in controllable. Today's noise control wasn't uncontrollable. But then until we find our own studios, but as I was saying, I'm trying to get my own bank. I can start it as a trust fund. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to, not to sound petty, but You know how in the hood when you do certain things and they be like, nah, that's white people thing. I want to do white people things. I'm not gonna lie. Now I actually want to do white people things, bro. If white people are studying banks, fuck it, I'm studying a bank, bro. Niggas got insurance, dog. How difficult would it be to insurance you or to insure you, or rather insure this laptop? For instance, don't you think you're already insuring your phone? If your phone drops, you take it to the repairs. Isn't that insurance? Aren't you insuring your phone?
It depends, bro. Also on the value of the phone,
But then, cool,
the market value of the phone.
sure. You also know your market value of your phone, especially in my iPhone. iPhone market value in a new model. Market value iPhone 17, iPhone 10 is out of the picture. That's how you know it. Market value in but then besides that, bro, your own property. If you see there's a chip on the wall, you buy paint, you paint your own house, you fix whatever that it is that needs to be fixed inside your own house. Aren't you already insuring your house? Aren't you already insuring your house, bro? Aren't you already insuring your phone? Aren't you already insuring whatever property or assets that you have? Now imagine if you take it on on another level, multi-level. You get what I'm saying? Continental level. He could live forever. You get what I'm saying? So now, if I put it like that, and same thing as how insurance does, tell people to pay you in order for you to insure their things. Same shit. Because insuring things, it's really not that hard. If my laptop was to break right now, I'm taking it to repairs. That's me insuring my laptop, my own laptop. I don't need insurance to do that for me, right? But if I can fix my own laptop, why don't I take it to a level that I'm doing it for almost everybody, and now it becomes profitable, and now I make a business out of it. I'm telling you, like starting in insurance, yeah, that's one of the ways to go. So I want to start like a business. I mean, a bank, eventually insurance company.
Please hold him to all of these things that he's saying. Nimbus in the next year, ebaba khamba kanjani kule hanto lebokhuluma ngayo, ne? Hold him to it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like a bank, like a insurance, utshwala. Like akusistory sensango lesi abantu ababhaya vele bazoyibuka lento badaye le story sensango le takwensango lo he's feeling inspirational.
Do you smoke weed?
I dabble in that shit. Yeah, almost. Problem is, my mom watches this, my younger brother watches this, my uncle watches this. Yo, bro, it's not recording, ne? It's blurry. It's good. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, kunje mengva.
He says his mom watches this.
Yeah, my mom watches this. My uncle watches this. My younger brother watches this. Shout out. I love y'all. So yeah, I dabble, dog. I don't do much. I just dabble. Oh, my younger brother is gonna see this. Fuck. Yeah, why did you ask me that question, bro?
I just want you to be yourself and real and true to yourself. Don't hide.
But then I was hiding it from my mom. I'm hiding it from my uncle, from my younger bro. He just exposed me, nigga.
Hey, look, bro. Personally, I feel like you can do whatever the fuck that it is that you wanna, do in this earth, nah. Just as long as you can get yourself right, bro. Yeah, focus on your health and all of that, whatever. But bro, if you're not doing dumb shit, bro, like hurting people, bro, treating people badly, boy, a guy that's all good goes to church, but when he does all that, they'll shy about to hit women. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. You smoking, and you just smoking your Zol, treating people good, doing your own thing, will get you way more respect than that guy. Smoking weed is not a bad thing, bro. To who is it a bad thing? For what? What's bad about it other than it having not even a mental effect, bro? Dana, you go to heaven apparently, angazi. But you go to heaven.
If it's hey, to my moms and all my people, hey, it's his opinion, it's not necessarily the opinion of the organization or the channel itself, but it's his opinion. But to wrap it up, exam season is over. The hype is there. Headfield is buzzing.
Bro, it's almost time for me to go, but I can't leave without saying this. Value maximization. Just know if whatever you're gonna do now is gonna affect you in the long run, reconsider.
Yeah. Alright, wait. What's the word of the day?
Right. The word of the day, right, from me. Nah. Boy, no matter which side you can apply, you can apply spread on the bread, no matter which side. But on top of bread, it's gonna be more bread. And can I tell you something else?
Yeah.
No matter where you're gonna apply, the bread always comes first.
Nah, I appreciate you. Hey man, episode 5, it's been lit. Thank you very much, dog. Where can people catch you, dog? Tell us about your socials and whatnot.
I'm not on socials. I don't have socials. Yeah. That's just me. I have like YouTube, but don't have a channel or anything. I really watch my favorite people. I'm big on controversy, business, economics, and politics. Yeah, so shout out to my controversy goats, Penson Mloch. Penson Mloch. Now I like that guy, bro. Like, he really spurs that, bro. I'm not glazing, yo. He's really just good, bro. And then there's Penuel. Sorry, Penuel. Yeah. Nyanga's about it. I like listening to you guys. You guys spit word. On that one, huh? Shout out to POSCAST. POSCAST.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. That's me. Signing out.
Hey, Wafit, Nsuku is playing again. Eish, unomsindo here. Eish, Nsuku. Msindo. Word of the day. Msindo. Hlisa umsindo. Ehlisa. Nsuku. Episode 5. Danko.
I'm showing some muscle. Heard these niggas that wait for a miracle. Be like Jesus, I'm walking on water. Splash. You say you rocking them chains, but sooner or later those links be changing in color. Don't you ever say my name alone, it better be linked, respect and honor. You know I'm joyous with the celebration, like Soli Mahulu, I jump from the starter. Banyake lontsela flow, bafana pirara, bayithi kitlile katama. Nigga with attitude, fano makhaga, basazogwala namanje makala. Fana so way too, I came from the ghetto with all of this pressure and all of this struggle. I treat this industry like Royal Rumble. Also young niggas ain't fit to be rapping with me, man. I DDT straight from the top rope.